Hello, Internet, and happy Friday, everyone. It's been an interesting week. We've been up and down. We had, that day where we lost a couple of games. We had, we've mostly won the other games, but still, we're climbing. It's been a little bit more difficult to climb through to Master Ball than I thought it would be, but we are getting there. There's a lot of people now. If you watched yesterday's video right to the end, then, give yourself a medal. But I had a little bit of I just gave a few of my thoughts, I suppose, on, how things are creativity-wise with teams and people. There's a lot more people playing these days. When you look at the tournaments, the regionals, there's, really a lot more people than when there used to be. And I don't want to sort of, say that... it's a lot more competitive than it used to be, because I don't want to sort of downplay my own achievements kind of thing. Because, I won the first ever European regional and another one in 2019, which was, in hindsight, well, not hindsight, in whatever, a decent while ago now. Still, there were top players playing then that are still playing now. So I'm not playing myself down. But... where I'm going with this, basically, is that, maybe the skill, the general average skill of people playing this game is higher than it used to be. It's definitely like that with the Pokemon Go PvP, which I do still sort of play now and then. But anyway, what do you think? Question of the day, straight away. Is the standard higher now than it used to be? I'm seeing a Sceptile, and I'm seeing a Blastoise. I'm thinking, have we got the Swamp going on here? Is that where we're going? I'm gonna lead double weak to grass, potentially into Sceptile, but they've got Miraidon, so I do want to go this way. Iron Valiant. I knew with the testing with this team, but even more so playing here, I'm not really using Sableye a whole lot, am I? Don't have any problems with that, because Sableye does have its... They've even got Sceptile on the card as well. They must like it. Sableye has got its place, but... Okay, no Swamp. And that's a Dark Urshifu as well. Okay. Do you think the Volcarona is just going to Quiver Dance? It's Calyrex and Miraidon. I'm tempted to just try and set up with Groudon here. It could be really cheeky of me, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna Swords Dance. I'm gonna Gravity. If I lose my Sandy Shocks, Iron Valiant's going to come in and I can Icy Wind. I'm getting Gravity up here, and I'm getting Groudon ready and set up to do stuff as well. I'm Terra Firing in case they just go for an Overheat or a Flamethrower. Okay, that's fine with Volcarona. Urshifu won't be able to knock out anything in one hit, but I don't want it to put Groudon in range of a Sucker Punch. Which is not what's happened. I don't think. Okay, they are faster. Good to know. They also might not Sucker Punch here because they are fearing a... because they know that they're faster. They're not anticipating the Electro Web here. Yeah, Rage Powder, that's fine. I can 100% accurate Electro Web. Yeah, no Sucker Punch. Bring the Urshifu slower than Groudon. And start doing some proper business now. This is what Groudon likes doing. This is in a format where Groudon might seem old and outdated, irrelevant. This is when Groudon gets going. There's nothing like Precipice Blades, is there? So Miraidon, if it's Scarfed, that's not good. the obvious thing to do here, and like the thing I really want to do here, is just press Precipice Blades and Electro Web. But I'm thinking I could protect the Groudon and Electro Web. There's nothing they can do, unless they Trick Room with the Calyrex. There's nothing they can do to punish that, is there? I don't think there is. So just in case they are scarfed with a Miraidon, I am going to do this. Some teams with Calyrex and Miraidon, you do see the Miraidon scarfed. So just to try and play this safe. Okay. If they're going for an electric move, then they're not targeting the Sandy Shocks. Okay. Okay, both speed is reduced. Ooh, okay. So thanks to my photosynthesis boost, my okay, yeah, my Sandy Shocks was still faster than both of those. Can get the Electro Web off. I'm safe to just Precipice Blades now, aren't I? A +2, it's gonna destroy them. It is gonna destroy them. Can't miss because we're in gravity. Goodbye. Okay, well, that is one of the quickest games that we've had so far. I'll take it. So I told you a couple of videos ago about what has changed for me in the last 3 years, or a couple of things anyway. I have a new computer. I have purchased a cottage, of which I'm very happy with. You know, everything else is going good. You know, I'm working a lot, but I am enjoying it. What's going on with you? You know, what's happened with you in the last 3 years? You know, it is 2025, isn't it? That's mad, isn't it? To think that the last time I uploaded to YouTube was, I think it was September in 2022. Okay, looking for another battle. So the 3 games that we lost, they feel like a while ago now, which is good. And again, I keep remembering one of them was to a solar beaming Calyrex, and one of them was a critical hit knockoff as well. I can't remember if the other one, I mean, surely if we played different we would have won, but I can't really remember what happened in it now, so we'll forget about it. As we play against someone in rank 9. Okay. With this team. It's definitely a team. The Chi-Yu is probably scarfed, don't you think? And they have got the Trick Room potential as well with Lunala and the Ursaluna. Lunala will have Wide Guard. I think on teams like this, Lunala does have Wide Guard, so that the Ursaluna can just sit there and click Earthquake. Ursaluna, the only Pokemon with a gender on that team. How's about that? I've only got 2 Pokemon with genders as well. I am a little bit worried about the Ursaluna and the mushroom thing, Brute Bonnet as well. To be completely honest, but I can't change my mind. I'm a little bit too late with these, I think, aren't I? But I'm actually going to give Clefairy a go. Yeah, maybe this was a game for Iron Valiant, especially, you know, for the close combat, for the Brute Bonnet. But I guess I'm relying on Groudon for it now. I was thinking, just in case they go Trick Room, basically. This does not look like Trick Room. So, I mean, there's a few things that could happen here. And I don't really like any of them. I should have led Groudon. I think in my head I was leading Groudon, but I didn't for some reason. I've completely lost focus of this, haven't I? What is going on? I mean, they're probably just going to Heat Wave and Dazzling Gleam. I'm not going to Terra. I was very tempted to Terra there. But yeah, Heat Wave. I think they might just Dazzling Gleam. Oh, okay. I should have Terra'd there. Well, Lunala, it was nice knowing you. Confirmation that the Chi-Yu is Choice Scarfed as well. So if I bring in my Groudon, I activate both Photosynthesis boosts. And they'll probably Icy Wind. But with the Cloak, with the Amulet... Oh, is... Okay, so one thing I didn't consider was... Oh, it's Special Attack Boost. Okay. I'm glad I paid attention to that. So... Yeah, so I can just Precipice Blade. And that's what I'm going to do. With the aid of Gravity. Because Groudon will be faster than... Not necessarily Chi-Yu, but I think it'll be modest. I think I will be faster. Could be wrong. Could be very wrong. Okay, I wasn't wrong, thankfully. Yeah, in my head for this game, I was leading Groudon and Sandy Shocks. They obviously thought that Chi-Yu would still be faster there. My Groudon is faster than their Flutter Mane right now as well still. Okay, and here comes the Wide Guard. So, definitely going to Heat Crash. And in anticipation of Trick Room. Because what else am I going to do? Earth Power is the only thing I could do. Just to break the Shadow Shield. Really should have led Groudon this game. I mean, in my head, it's Ursaluna in the back. It might not be. But they have gone for Trick Room. They have still got another restricted Pokemon. Potentially. But no, it is Ursaluna. My intuition was correct there. But do we think the Ursaluna is going to protect here? Because, I mean, they really don't have reason to protect. But I'm going to do this. Okay. They're probably Earthquaking then. But they're not burnt, so it won't do a huge amount of damage. Yeah, and I think I should be able to survive an Earthquake next turn when they are burnt as well. So I think I'm quite safe to... I'm not going to Terra Fire because I don't want to be weak to ground. Heat Crash. We are in the sun. Yeah, I can't Terra. Like, if I Terra Fire, then this does knock the Lunala out. I'm just hoping that this knocks out the Lunala. We're in the sun. I'm +2. It doesn't. Okay. Groudon survives. And they're going for a Meteor Beam into Clefairy? No into Groudon. Okay, well, I feel like this game was very winnable, but it all of a sudden became not very winnable. I just led wrong. In my head, I was leading Groudon for the photosynthesis boost. Yeah, 2 more turns of Trick Room. Doesn't really matter. I mean, I basically need to hope that they don't target Clefairy here. If I had gone for a Terra that last turn, are they Earthquaking? I should have gone for a Terra Grass on Clefairy. Ooh, we survive. Don't think it really means anything. Okay, 1 more turn of Trick Room. Okay, 1 more turn of Trick Room. So what I'm going to do... Nah, I can't. Yeah, there's nothing we can do here. Even an Earth Power critical hit isn't going to knock it out. A double protect... Like, okay, I'm going to try for a double protect and a Moonblast to put it in Earth Power critical hit range. But no, I just led wrong in this game. Okay. Doesn't make any difference, but nice for him to show me their ghost. Okay, we get the double protect. We get Moonblast damage. Special attack drop means nothing. We're gonna get another turn of burn. Yeah, there's no way. Like, I have still got my Terra, and it is grass. I'll do it just because I might as well. But they'll... I mean, it'll still knock me out. It's single target. They are guts boosted. I don't know, if they start protecting fearing like a Zap Cannon or something, then they'll start whittling themselves down with their burn. But we need a critical hit here. We're not going to survive an Earthquake. Resisted, but single target, and they are boosted. Nah, even the critical hit wouldn't have knocked it out. And I have just gone for the Facade. So if I was Terra Ghost, then actually I would have won that game. And before I started using Covert Cloak on Sandy Shocks, I was Terra Ghost. So I was thinking the Earthquake from them probably was the safer play, because unless I was Terra Flying, which I wouldn't be, you know, especially on a Gravity team, there's nothing that is immune to Earthquake. But there is something Ghost, which I could have been. The Facade would be immune to. So yeah, we'll look for another game. It's unfortunate that we lost that one, because I feel like, I mean, I'm not making excuses, but in my head I was leading Groudon, and we wasn't. Also, in hindsight, I should have just gone for the Terra. Another Groudon. I should have just gone for the Terra on the Lunala turn 1, but I thought that they would just Moonblast. as well. And then we would have kept the Lunala around for a bit longer. Would it have done much? We would have got the Electro Web off. Then the next turn, yeah, Lunala sticking around would have been actually a pretty big deal. But, oh well, we didn't. And now we have Lucas. Okay, so this time I am definitely going to lead Groudon and Sandy Shocks. With Lunala and Iron Valiant in the back. Okay. So yeah, me moving house was another thing that I guess kind of stopped me from uploading to YouTube as well, because it just made it difficult. Like, as you can maybe tell, I'm in quite a big room now. My camera is zoomed in as far as it will go. Alright, not what I was expecting as a lead. And I've had to get like an extension for this microphone as well, to have it sitting right next to me. What do we want to do here? I mean, I think I want to just make the simple move of Precipice Blades and Electro Web, but the question is, do I want to Terra my Sandy Shocks so I can survive a Precipice Blades? And I think I do. Yeah. I haven't quite justified in my head why I do, but I do. It would help me get Gravity up in the future, but I'm not going to be able to put anything to sleep, so Gravity isn't all that important. So, yeah, I don't think I should have been doing this. We are going to get good damage on the Miraidon. And decent damage on their Groudon as well. Oh, okay, that is good damage on the Miraidon. So they obviously had no bulk in that. Like, most of the time they do survive that, but they can't have had any bulk there. Okay, that first turn worked out. Sandy Shock survives. I don't know if it would have been better for it to have been knocked out there or not. Because we would have still had our Terror in the future. Lunala would have come in. Yeah. We would have been able to have gone for the Terra Fire here on Groudon. So I think I just have to protect here. I don't think a Grassy Glide will knock me out, but there's the Fake Out and Precipice Blades potential. I've got Iron Valiant in the back, haven't I? So I do want to put this Groudon in range of either Moongeist Beam or Close Combat. If they go for Fake Out, yeah, into the Sandy Shocks, that's fine. Predicting that. Because of my Covert Cloak. Very covert. Very cloaky. Okay, yep, fine. So I've wasted my Terror, basically, in return for getting a little bit more chip damage into the Groudon, which, you know, to be fair, is that in range of Moongeist Beam now? Probably not, to be completely honest. If we had got Gravity up, then we could have actually put stuff to sleep here, since they've got conflicting terrains on their team. But no, I'm not going to mess around here. I'm just going to attack. Yeah. My intuition was that we were going to survive that, and we have. I don't think this Moongeist Beam knocks out the Groudon either, though. No. But the Rillaboom is gone. They can miss Precipice Blades as well. That was a rocky helmet on the Rillaboom. Which, oh, actually, yeah, has turned this into a single target. Okay. Well, this has been a pretty rapid-fire game, hasn't it? The good news is, I think the Groudon is in range of both Moongeist Beam and Close Combat. They haven't used their Terror, have they? And that is Dark Urshifu. Oh. I want to Close Combat the Urshifu. But that assumes Moongeist Beam is going to knock the Groudon out, and I don't think it will. I don't think it will. I can Icy Wind. I'm going to Icy Wind because that Urshifu could be sashed. So I'm going to Icy Wind and Moongeist Beam the Groudon because that will knock it out. And then I'm going to hope that the Urshifu hasn't got Poison Jab or, you know, Iron Head or anything that can hurt my Iron Valiant too much. Also, by Icy Winding, I'm not reducing my defense. Because I'm thinking, you know, Dark, Fighting, Iron Valiant resists them pretty well. Okay, Lunala's gone. So it's just 1-on-1 now. But, is it in range of Close Combat? If I don't think it is, maybe I Icy Wind. Maybe that puts it in range of Close Combat because I don't want to get the defense drop and then get Wicked Blowed and then Sucker Punched. But I am just going to Close Combat it. I don't really want to think about this too much. Okay. But this is a scenario where Moonblast would have been better. Oh, but we did have that Terapagos game earlier in the week, didn't we? Even with a defense drop. Like, I quad resist Dark. I'm just going to Close Combat it. Oh, I forgot they had a Terra. Terra Fighting? Alright. Well, I might have to hope that 2 Close Combats knocks it out either way then. Which, with grassy terrain, is going to be close. They Close Combat, which is the better move to go for. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Critical hit. Don't know if that mattered because they were Terra Fighting, I suppose. But I suspect I would have survived that. Ooh, that felt like a winnable game. That felt like a game that, yeah, kind of got away from me there. What happened at the end there? Groudon, Urshifu Groudon, and I had Lunala and Iron Valiant. If Moongeist Beam knocked the Groudon out, that was just a free Close Combat into the Urshifu. I don't think Moongeist Beam would have knocked the Groudon out. I think that was an Assault Vested Groudon. I think it would have survived it. But it might have knocked it out. I forgot they had a Terror, so that's bad. Not that I had any other alternative to go for at the end there. Because even if I went for an Icy Wind, I still would have needed 2 Close Combats. I think the only way that I could have won that just at the end of the game, that aside from going for Hypnosis and hitting them out of gravity, is just if that Moongeist Beam would have knocked the Groudon out, because then I would have got a Close Combat into there, they Wicked Blow, and then I just get another Close Combat. If they Terror or not, I win the game. So I should have been bold, I think. But either way, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I will see you on the next one. Please comment and share and do all the rest.